October 27, 1858, Theodore Roosevelt was born into a wealthy family. He struggled against ill health, and in his triumph, he became an advocate of a strenuous life. He was the second of 4 children. He was educated by private tutors from New York, and from boyhood, he displayed intense, wide-ranging intellectual curiosity. As a teenager, he graduated from Harvard College, where he was elected as president to Phi Beta Kappa in 1880, then studied briefly at Columbia Law School, but soon turned to writing and politics as a career. In 1880, he married Alice Hathaway Lee, and they had one daughter who was named after her mother. His wife Alice passed away 4 years after their marriage. He then married Edith Kermit Carew in 1886. He lived the rest of his life with her at Sagamore Hill, an estate near Oyster Bay, Long Island. They had 5 children: Theodore Jr., Kermit, Ethel, Archibald, and Quentin. During the Spanish-American War, Roosevelt was a lieutenant colonel of the Rough Rider Regiment, in which he led on a charge at the Battle of San Juan. He was one of the most conspicuous heroes of the war. After his days in the Army, he then became the Republican candidate for governor of New York in 1898. He went on to win, and he served with distinction. And then, September 6, 1901, President McKinley was shot at the Pan American Exposition in Buffalo, New York. He became the 3rd U.S. president to be assassinated. So, with the assassination of President McKinley, Theodore Roosevelt became the youngest president in the nation's history at only 42 years old. Roosevelt brought new power and excitement to the presidency as he vigorously led Congress and the American public toward progressive reforms and a strong foreign policy. He took the view that president, as a steward of the people, should take whatever action necessary for the public good unless expressly forbidden by the law or the Constitution. As President, Roosevelt held the idea that the government should be the great arbiter of the conflicting economic forces in the nation. He steered the United States more actively into world politics, and he liked to quote a favorite proverb: "Speak softly and carry a big stick." He won Nobel Peace Prize for mediating the Russo-Japanese War, and he reached a gentleman's agreement of immigration with Japan and sent the Great White Fleet on a goodwill tour of the world. Leaving presidency in 1909, Roosevelt went on an African safari, then jumped back into politics. In 1912, he ran for president on a progressive ticket. To 2 reporters, he once remarked that he felt as fit as a bull moose, the name of his news party. While campaigning in Milwaukee, Theodore Roosevelt was shot in the chest by a fanatic. Roosevelt soon recovered, but his words at the time would have been applicable at the time of his death in 1919. "No man has had happier life than I have lived. A happier life in every way." Although this clip is from a movie,
Out there, I need you, pal!
Someone call my name.
Whoa.
Theodore Roosevelt at your service.
Teddy, can you get us out of here?
Can't do it, man. This is your moment.
Will you save the lectures, please? I'm not you, okay? I didn't build the Panama Canal. I wasn't president of the United States. I need some help. Come on.
Actually, I never did any of those things. Teddy Roosevelt did. I was made in a mannequin factory in Poughkeepsie. I never shot a wild beast. I'm not even brave enough to tell that beautiful woman I love her. But you gotta finish the job this time. You can't quit. You're the wilds, Larry. What are you made of?
Whoa, wait a minute! That's all you got for me?
That's it!